Testing, 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 testing. Hi, BBNaija fans. Welcome to Honesty Pod. My name is Jumi, and I'm your go to girl for reviews and reactions of the hottest trending topics and shows. I will be sharing the analysis that will be shaking the table. So, I just want you all to remember that all content used is for educational um, purposes and they only fall under the fair use, no copyright infringement intended, okay? Because I will be sharing clips of Big Brother Naija and you know how it goes. On this channel, we try not to infringe copyrights. So anytime I'm commenting, I'm only doing that for the sole purpose of trying not to infringe on copyrights. Okay, so let's get back to it. Big Brother Naija, what's been happening? I have already said a little bit about the fight between Telma and Isabella earlier on. And now Mide and Dede also had a big fight after the party, after the pool party. So I will be analyzing and commenting on that. So I just want to show you all first about the fight. And I'm sure a lot of you already found out online because everything is going viral and it's all over YouTube. But I will be showing on my own channel what's happened, what's gone down. And don't forget it's Honesty Pod on YouTube channel. So anytime you're looking for me, just type in at Honesty Podcast. Okay? So let's get back to the fight between Mide and Dede. So let's find out what happened.
Exactly. But in the middle of her saying is boring, I don't expect to see. What was it on a name? How was I kicking with her? I'm not kicking with anybody else. Okay, how exactly was I kicking with her? I saw you. You saw me. You saw. Doesn't mean that was what happened. I was talking to Jonah at that time. That's what exactly what happened. Me, I didn't even know this whole kicking thing that was even happening. I was even the one that said, "Oh, please, it's a game, please," and I was telling you that it's a game, just relatable. Because you know, this person has constantly said that she's literally brought the whole narrative of being born. How can I not feel away? It's okay for you to feel away, but I still feel like it is not okay for you to hold something like that. I do get it. I do get where you're coming from. This person is attacking me constantly that I'm boring. So I'm sorry, even if I wasn't boring, you saying I'm boring every time, this make people actually think that I am. Said it before. This is the first time I'm hearing this whole boring thing. When did she say it before? You're not in this house. Oh. Because she has always been saying this hard thing. This is literally the whole fight. She said it's boring. I don't know. Exactly. So it just feels like you want me to act a certain way. I don't want you to. I never said don't be friends. I don't care about you. Exactly. I don't said that. But even friends. In the middle of this person attacking me, I just expected more from you. That's all. What would have happened? I don't know. I just really love smiling at her. I wasn't in that moment. If you don't believe it, someone that was that you are boring, I wouldn't believe it. Why do you think I was smiling at her? Because I thought. I don't want to speak about fighting like that. Fighting because of her thing. She's not that deep. I don't even think this conversation is a thing of, this is how I felt. I think this conversation is a thing of, you're telling me. If you're telling somebody, it is totally different from asking somebody. Okay. I don't think you're even asking at this point. I feel like you're telling me. I know what I saw. And I'm telling you, you're having this conversation for clarity. And I'm telling you, I wasn't laughing with this person. On that table, me and Joanna, we said about. I was not even paying attention, right? We had a lot of conversation that we laughed, we spoke. So if I was laughing at Joanna and then she said something, I turned back like, okay, where did that come from? That was what the look was. And you're saying you were kicking with her. Why was I kicking with her? Did we have a conversation? Okay, so she said Mide was boring and I started laughing. Does it even make sense? When I went to my seat and I sat down, I saw Tita say something and I saw you laugh. The teacher didn't say anything. And I'm just like, why is this baby laughing with somebody that said the only person that defended me in that moment was Bright, and I just didn't expect Bright to be defending me. I'm going to say the same thing to Rubo when I say him, because why is he even saying that? Why is he even entertaining that? I don't.
Okay, so that was the conversation that went down between the two besties in the house, and it doesn't look like it's very rosy at the moment. It looks like there is fire on the mountain in that friendship. You know, but I understand where no, actually, I don't understand, but I understand her paranoia. She's kind of worried that she's losing a friend. That is, Mide is losing a friendship in Day Day. And that is probably why she's like, our reaction is bigger than what's actually. It's like you've done something so little, but the reaction is so huge. So I think it's coming from a place of Mide feeling insecure because she could see Dede being really close friends with Joanna and having a good time. When you're with friends with someone and they're not only like friends with them, they're also happy in that friendship. So I guess that is where her insecurity is coming from. It's like, oh my God, I'm losing my friend and she's being friends with my enemies. So I understand where it's coming from, but I also like the stand that Dede is giving her. Dede is like, put her foot down, like you can't tell me who to be friends with. I can choose to be friends with whoever I want to be friends with. And I like how that is coming out in a subtle manner. I believe that Mide already has a boyfriend, but in this house, there is no relationship that is actually worth shipping. All the relationships, the guys are not really into the girls. They're just doing it because maybe the fact that they are all locked up in one house, they are bored, or they just want to play the game. It's not genuine. I don't see any genuine relationship in that house. Is it Bright and Midi? They are hardly even together. They are hardly sat together talking or even being affectionate with each other. Or is it Isabella and Kayikunmi, which I'm still going to come to? They are also like totally disengaged. They're only together when Kayikunmi has like some kind of feeling and he wants to feel her or feel her body. That's the only time I see that man with that woman. So I don't really see any ship that is worth shipping right now. So we all know that earlier in the house, Kaikumi came to Doris went to Isabella. They were having a conversation, and Doris was trying to tell, to reassure Isabella that not to worry, because Isabella was showing concerns that where is Kaikumi when you need him? Is nowhere to be found. So Doris is trying to be like, oh, maybe he's just like trying to cool his head down, trying to feel trying to allow you to calm down, and he will come to you when he will come to you. Just let him be and he will come to you. But Isabella is concerned, obviously, because when you have a man, he should stand by you. When a man really likes you, he won't abandon you. If you hear that your man hears that your voice is high or you're in a fight, he's supposed to run from wherever he is to be like, what's going on? I can hear Isabella's voice. I can hear my babe's voice. What is going on? What's going on? But at this time, Kaikumi can hear Isabella's voice. You can't tell me you didn't hear her voice. But he was nowhere to be found. Instead, Kaikumi will hide away, talk away until the fight settles. And even after the fight, you won't still see him with Isabella because he knows that Isabella was having a fight with Telma and he doesn't want to be seen as somebody who's taking a side. So Isabella is concerned because she's the one in the relationship. So she knows that this is not okay. So when Isabella, even like, let me take you back to a scenario. Who remembers when Isabella was punished, for being late to things? And it's not only her who was punished, there was about three of them. And they were given a bucket of rice and beans to separate, they mix them together and ask them to separate it. So when Isabella was giving that rice and beans to separate, you could see Kaikumi was there with her, but he was on the couch and he was sleeping. Like, why are you sleeping? Some of you can think like, oh, this is cute, but if you genuinely have had an amazing love in your life, you will know that that is beyond bare minimum. Like, a man who loves you will do more. He will stay awake, he will try to chat you up, he will try to keep you lively. He will try to be there for you, but this dude was sleeping. Come on. The only time that Kaikumi shows affection to this girl is when he wants to be touchy and feely. In my opinion, that ship is not shipping. You know, maybe it might ship in the Big Brother house, but after that, after each of them is evicted, because of course they're not going to win, after each of them is evicted, that ship is sinking right immediately at the doorstep. Because you could even hear Kaikumi telling the boys, because you could hear him that he was telling Isabella that the relationship was making the boys not want to play with him. They don't want to relate with him. You know, obviously, I feel like he's ashamed of her. Like, he doesn't want to hang around her that much. You don't really see him like if you remember like Big Brother shows, you remember people who have been in love in the show. There was this girl called Bella and this guy that people said he was love bombing her. I can't remember his name now. That relationship was, you could see them like together in the house all the time. So for Kaikumi and Isabella, it's already obvious that he's ashamed of her. He doesn't want to hang around her more. He doesn't want people to perceive him like a lover boy, or someone that is going around a woman. So he's trying to all the time, he's like trying to hang around, doing his own thing while she does her own thing. And anyone who is in this Big Brother journey, watching them and saying, oh, they're cute, it's clear that you've not tasted love in this life. Because if you have tasted love, you would know that that is nothing. And you can also argue with me and to say that their love is only new, they've only known each other for 2 days. But I do disagree with you, because it's a new love, and that's the time that the love should be sweetest. That's the time the love should be blossoming. Have you heard of honeymoon period? This is the time the honeymoon period should be honeying. So for me personally, I'm like a hopeless romantic, and I know when something is below par. And in my opinion, their relationship is well below par. So what are your thoughts? What do you think about my commentary? Um, A says Kaikumi is smart, and she's messing. Isabella is messing game plan, and that's crazy. Okay. He's in the game for money, not relationship. Yeah, fair enough. Like, he wants to be here or there. He needs to choose his game. He wants to be in, just feel like he wants to be in a relationship, or in I don't even call it a relationship. He wants to be in a situationship where he can get care and affection and love from her, but also he wants to be able to hang out with the boys, which is kind of healthy, but it's not showing her like the love that I want in a man. It's not showing her the love that I want to ship. So for me, it's not a relationship. It's just playing. It's just playing around. And Isabella she's an older woman, so she should understand better. She should know when the game is not gaming. So yeah, I believe that she should also play a game. She should re-strategize. She should understand that this is not working the way she wants it to do. And then she should kind of re strategize. She kind of is a lady in the house that she's not friends with the other females. And I think she needs to re strategize that. Instead, she's fighting with everybody. Everybody finds her to be like a proud person or someone with a foul mouth, So I think she needs to re-strategize and change her personality and calm down and let people know who she is, like a real person. A lot of women in the house, they are kind of beefing her because she was kind of too cheap. Like she was too early to let her guards down and to be physically intimate with someone. So a lot of women are not really digging that aspect of her and they're trying to get really far from her. But I think she still has a lot to offer because she's not at the bottom. I think when I looked at the votes, Telma was still below than her. But I may be wrong. I may be wrong. I might be looking at the wrong chart. So we'll find out everything on Sunday, who will be evicted and all. Um, A says she's taking advantage of him and you're sorry for him. Okay, I think they're both taking advantage of each other. She wants to be in a ship. That's the game that she's bringing into the show. But that ship is not shipping. So she needs to do something else that will work for her because that man is not really dotting on her. That man is not giving her affection that will make a real relationship work. So it has to be two-sided. It has to be both parties have to be willing and interested to make it work. So that's my take on that. And with Isabella and Kayikunmi and also Mide and Dede, I'm loving the new relationship or friendship of Dede and Joanna. Let's see how far their friendship will go, or if they're also going to fight soon. But they do have deep conversations. They have very good friendship. I feel like they both on the same intellectual, and I also see Kolag trying to get close to Dede again. Yeah, I like Kola for Dede, but of course she knows what she wants and she doesn't want him. So yeah, let's get back to the Big Brother house and see what's going on in that aspect. They're getting ready for the wager, and everybody is really preparing. This wager task is going to be hot. Everyone is preparing, giving their best. So we're going to find out what team wins, team one or team two. You can look in the description box and see who is in team one and in team two, and let me know in the comment section, like, who is your fave? Who do you think will win? Um, so I'm just gonna put the volume on now and comment less. And I will also be muting any music from this show because I don't want any flagging.
Housemates,
Yes, big brother.
welcome to your weekly wager presentation.
Thank you, big brother.
The theme for the week is Circus Extravaganza. And your task is to organize a spectacular circus showcase involving multiple activities and performances. A true display of talent and skills. For this event, the house was divided into two teams, and both teams were given a comprehensive breakdown of some circus activities to aid your preparation. Is this so?
Yes, big brother.
Each team will have the stage for 20 minutes to impress Big Brother with a fun and entertaining showcase. Big Brother expects to see a creative and cohesive display of talent and skills. Each team will be judged based on your teamwork, entertainment value, and creativity. Do you understand?
Yes, Big Brother.
Let the show begin. Team Circus Sabigi. You may begin at the sound of the buzzer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, and all that there is. Welcome to Circus Extravaganza. Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there were two boys who loved, lived, and cheered on Big Day. Shh! Watch, listen, and enjoy the show. is this stuff? What is this stuff? The bicycle? Wait. What was this? I think this one's maybe. Whoa, this is very interesting. It seems a new puppet has entered the show. Now let's see who wins the heart. Puppets fascinated. You saw we had anger, love, and betrayal. What a wonderful show. We juggled, we mimed, and we gave you a wonderful spectacle award. It was quite an event, I must say, to Circus at Biggie. Now, would you like to be one of our puppets?
Wow.
tremendous show, I must say. I would say to you that we had a wonderful one. Now, thank you so much for everyone buying your tickets to come to our performance. And I must say, what a wonderful one we had!
That's really good. Gigi is jealous.
Team Waco's Playhouse.
Let's go.
Hello, my name is Waco, and with me is my beautiful puppet, Pipiro. And welcome to Waco's Playhouse. Hello, Misfit. Are you lost?
Yes, I'm alone.
No need to fear. Waco is here, for I have a lot to show you. Just watch and learn.
Okay.
Now picture this. A man on his many voyages. I stumble upon a cave. Where, you might ask? Somewhere in Central Africa. I found that. He found love. And the rest, they say, is history. I'm proud to present to you the world's strongest man and his beautiful bride, the bearded woman. And their daughter, Pyra, who likes to play with snakes.
Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. Figaro, Figaro. Figaro, 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 Figaro,
Not to worry, my boy. I've got more for you. My next act is the Were brothers. Two brothers. One is smart and the other one is cuckoo, cuckoo. Pinko the mime.
Sorry.
Thank you. One man once said to me, there are no Black Panthers in Africa. And I surprised them. I'm proud to present to you my Black Panther and his band of merry men.
That's all now they do for here. I don't know. I beg.
Help me, Master.
It's all right now, Panther. Back to your cage. So, my boy, can you show me what you have learned this far?
I'd love to try.
Fabuloso, Pipiro, get him all he needs.
Yes, Master.
I failed.
No need to worry, my boy. Come quick, for I got more for you to explore. Here you go, Pipiro.
Thank you, Master. Master, the next act is ready.
Amazing. For this next act, the group I have are very quick on their feet. I present to you the jumping, juggling crew. one. Don't you love it?
I love it.
Do you like what you see, my boy?
I love it. More, Marco, more.
For this one time, I would grant you a wish. I present to you something grand.
Okay, what's it?
Give me the red, please.
Fuck. Next one.
Pick up your pom-poms. Pom-poms. Lovely, lovely. Thank you, thank you. So now, do you think you can prove yourself worthy, my boy?
I think I have learnt a lot, Marco. I want to try.
Show me some tricks.
I have one more trick.
Show me, my boy.
Pick a card. Show the audience. Do you believe I can make your card appear in my pockets? Wacko, I think I have a family now.
Perfect. Come on stage, everybody. Are you ready? At Wacko's Playhouse, everyone is welcomed.
Harmonica.
Just bow.
Harmonica.
Just bow. Relax.
What a big fight.
Are you ready?
Oh my God. Ewo. Ewo.
She refused to blow. I swear to God.
So they finished, and now we're going to wait for the winner. Team is gonna win. Okay, we will find out in a minute. Tell Miss Team, is that the first team? Yeah, that team was nice. Kola is the lead of that team. He was the one opening the show, and he did a fantastic job. And they were very organized. They were very, very lovely. I don't pass here. I don't pass here now. Thelma team is gonna win. Julie says, I love this. Comment, Sha. Bello says, make una leave admin, oh. I beg, make una leave me, oh. Yes, so Faith team for the win. Yeah, Faith team was very, very disorganized. I don't see them winning. It's a clear cut that Faith's team will not be winning. So, and then what was Denari doing? It was just shouting. Who was even saying something? Oh my God, that was so unnecessary. And if you've been watching the Big Brother house, it's been doing that all day. So that's been really annoying. Yeah. So, make una come off face. Make you go. You don't need day here, please. Go away. You love what you're seeing so far. Yeah, I love it too. Team 2 for the win. Julie says, yes, let's find out who will win. Not only you, they do live stream. No be only me, oh, I not even say make you stay here. No be only me. Them plenty. Trust me, there are many of them. Team 2 also did well. I think everybody did well because they've been working so hard all week. It's so difficult. And like I said before, I said in my previous video streaming, I said they don't have the previous experience. They've never worked in a circus. They've never worked in a roller coaster show or festival. So they brought their A game, all of them. They really, really worked hard. And this Big Brother, these people are working 24/7. Sometimes they're sleeping only 2 hours. Sometimes they're sleeping 4 hours in 24 hours. And some of them are not getting paid. So I think Big Brother needs to pay people. I mean, for how long you're in the house for, they need to pay you. Even if you don't win, you need to get something because they're working hard. Imagine I'm working 20 hours a day. Girl, I will be banking cash. So Big Brother needs to help these people and do them well. Bello says, I like your face. Joke. Yes, so Shakira Bello, thank you so much. Dede's team will win. I think Dede's team was fantastic. Team 2, some people are standing for Team 2, and that is fine. Can you please remove your face? Adeyemi, I will block you. Adeyemi, Adedamola, you will be blocked. Okay? There's many than anybody. So please don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Click on the subscribe button. Also like the video. Okay, Biggie is talking. Let me be quiet.
All of you did justice to Big Brother Circus. Well done. Team Circus, said Biggie. You wowed Big Brother with your flips and tricks. There was no dull moment during your high-octane performance. Although some of your sets were not well choreographed. In spite of that, you were amazing. Jason J.
Yes, Big Brother.
You were phenomenal tonight.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Your ability to jump through those hoops is worthy of applause.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Well done.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Team Wacko's Playhouse.
Yes, Big Brother.
Big Brother appreciates the variety of your acts. You had the world's strongest man and his family. You had a mime. You even managed to sneak a Black Panther into Big Brother's house. It is also commendable how you pieced everything together with the help of a simple and straightforward story. Mrs. Denari.
Yes, Big Brother.
Your voice was simply magical.
Thank you, Big Brother.
It also helps that you are such a beautiful bride. Menson.
Yes, Big Brother.
You were excellent. You juggled. You jumped. You stole the show. Menson.
Yes, Big Brother.
Well done. Housemates.
Yes, Big Brother.
Tonight, it is unfortunate that only one team can win. Team Wacko's Playhouse.
Yes, Big Brother.
You have won the wager.
It's a lie. Hey! It's a lie. Oh. Eh? It's a lie. I don't close shop today. You people should go home. You people should go home. I'm angry. Big Brother is partial. Hey! I can't believe this. Team Wacko won. I'm shocked. Although I will give it to them because they had variety of, they had varieties to show, a lot of talents to showcase. A lot of people were flipping, juggling. There was the most powerful man. There was the person singing. So I think that's what made them win. But then again, their style is not original because they learned it from the Greatest Showman movie. But I'm so shocked that they won and I'm angry. So, what do you guys think? Do you think it was worth the win? And you guys always shouting Emisi. So, we've already talked about Big Brother and he's already given us the answer, Timothy. So, yeah, what do you have to say? So thank you people for coming to my rescue. People are always attacking me. I'm trying to be a good girl on YouTube. I understand that Big Brother spent a lot of money to bring this show to life, and YouTube will protect the copyrights of people. So I'm trying not to infringe on that. Okay, guys, please bear with me, understand. So, chatting from the US, please leave the live stream, admin. Thanks, admin. Yes, like I said, always, I will always tell you. It's not about leaving the live. You know, when I leave the live and then they strike me, you people will move to another channel. You won't even remember that there's this channel. Ah, this channel tried for me. You won't remember. You will just move on. And me, I'll be there crying on my channel. We don't get deleted. So you people should leave me alone. Oh. And you people that are here because you like my face. You know, people tend to always, you know, how can I put it? We as human beings, we like to dwell on the negative only. We forget the positives. I know a lot of you come to my rescue telling them to leave me alone, telling them that, oh, admin, you look nice, you look this, you look that. I appreciate you guys and I thank you guys for coming all the time. I know some few names that are always here, like Awesome. I've seen a few names before, not just today. They've been here yesterday as well. And I appreciate every one of you. And thank you guys for coming, always to come, to pop in and, to support. So, Mr. Isho, who is asking for 2K, you say you've been supporting me for a long time and you also subscribe. Thank you so much as well. Julie, Team Wacko won. So Team Wacko is got a combination of a few guys. Let me tell you who is in Team Wacko. 1 second. I had it here once. So Team Wacko is got Mensa, Zita, Telma, Ruboy, who was the lion, Tracy, Culture, K Bobo, Gigi, Faith, Ivata, Dinari, Bright, and Victory. And also, Team Wacko also had Ortega because Ortega was the one, opening the floor and that. And then we have Team One, who is got Dede, Kola, Jason, Coin, Sabrina, Isabella, Soso, Doris, and Ortega. No, sorry, Emisi, Mide, and Sultana. Okay, so that's the housemates that is in Team One and Team Two, and obviously Team Two won. So Mensa, Zita, Telma, and all the rest of the people, they won the show, the task today. So we don't know what they will be getting, and we'll find out also later on. So, guys, what do you think? Do you think it was worth it? Culture and his wig. Did Culture have a wig? Culture was the lion. I'm not sure he had a wig, but Denari had a wig. I can't wait for Emisi to win. That's what Peace says. So somebody says, let Telma cry. You want Telma to cry. And then someone says, results are finally out. Result is already out and Team 2 won. Okay. So Team 2 has everything Team 1 is looking for. But did you remember how when Team 1 finished their presentation and their show, Team 2 actually felt that Team 1 did so well. They felt like Team 1 surpassed their own whatever they were going to do. And it showed in their face. They looked a bit downcast, they looked a bit jealous. They didn't even know that they were going to win. And I think Team 2 also had a longer show, but it was so disorganized. I don't know how they won. It's really, really confusing what Big Brother is looking for in these shows. Yeah, so anyway, it's a game and they are the ones giving the points, so they have the right to do whatever they want to do. It's their show. And they've decided that Team 2 is the winner. So we have to agree that Team 2 is the winner. So, yeah, I'm crossing the finger for Doris and JJ. That's what Jamda says. Jamda, Doris already won. She'll be so happy because she was crying earlier this week that she's never won anything. So this is an opportunity to shine. So Julie says that I told the host faith always wins. Yes, I agree. Now I've agreed. I'm a believer. Faith said earlier this week, I always win. I always win. And yes, he has won again. He has won. Let's see, who do you guys think will be going home this Sunday? Who do you think? I'm sure there will be two people because there's many, many, many housemates, if not three. Who is your bottom three? Who do you think there will be the three people going home this Sunday? Congratulations to Manson team. That's Daniel Madu. Daniel, I know you've been here before, and hello. Um, Admin, your guess was wrong tonight. Yes, Daniel. I agree. My guess was wrong, and I'm so gutted. You know, when we say gutted in Britain, it's like we're so, we're so angry. Like our insides are like so inside, and it's coming out because we're so gutted. Yeah, I'm so disappointed. Basically, that's what that means. Yeah, I am so disappointed. Like, because my faves were in team one and they didn't win. But anyway, not to bother. It doesn't really change anything. They will probably win some prizes or win some immunity. I'm not sure what they're gonna win, but we will find out. Should we find out? Should we go back to the house and find out what they're gonna win? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Doris. Right, let's go back. Team two has a lot of concept. Yeah, Julie, you were absolutely correct. I agree.
Where's my cap? Oh?
They did have a lot of concept.
Who's that?
Yes, the black cap. Bola.
Yeah, we're back on now.
Yes. I want to pack all this and take it downstairs.
So you'll be fine. Yeah, it's about winning, I understand.
This is the second one. We can adjust this skirt now.
I just know the nariz. Oh, God. The nariz.
Even this one, what we saw by ourselves.
You made a good choice, bro. Yeah, you made a good choice. I said.
I'm telling you, they even stole my flops. Yes.
I think this one is for Isabella.
I swear, black
And just then Isabella get that one. Me, I don't already even pour my face for. Yes, I think. Miss, you know beforehand she give you this way throw away like this. Go give her a bed.
Leave it there now.
No, go
Where
and give
should
her.
I keep it? Just keep it near my bed. Okay, I'm coming.
The
I'm
people
going
give you
upstairs.
some.
No, carry it. I
here.
don't bring it
This
outside.
thing, put it here.
Just
Just
carry
carry
it
if person
and
give you
go,
something,
abeg.
don't return away. They make me no loss.
Jesus, she's painful.
You didn't use Jasmine's own again.
Huh?
You didn't use Jasmine's.
You know what happened? I went to pee. Obviously, I didn't want to take it into the toilet. So I moved there, I kept it in front of my tail. Now I was sleeping. Before I come up, person carry them. I have to be barefooted. So now I have to go and search. Probably they will release it now for me.
Maybe it's these people that went to hide it. Wow.
Oh,
I don't know, say these people wicked.
This is this our own or a prop from them, Biggie?
I think it's for, what's her name, Doris.
Okay.
I don't know if, maybe Doris can't pick her things now. I don't know which one.
Let's know which is which.
Do you get before they go and...
But there was the part I came in and said, let's see who wins the heart. But because of the music I was playing,
No, I
had
heard
to
that
be
part.
more
Let's see who
audible.
wins. But
Yeah.
when you say let's see who wins the heart, I didn't even know what to expect next. Do you understand me? So it was kind of like it was a case of lovers. You should have started with that. Just like in our own, the song felt different from everybody and lost her, and then the Wackos accepted him because he's a weirdo like them, sort of, and then they continued in between. I first count my team. I say, okay, my meat-based diet for year day 8. On our way, we know they among no plenty, so no wahala. Hey, and I got us use on our BBNaija for this week. Buy other new wig.
Abeg. Mrs. Binaira. My mother will say.
So on Sunday, we'll rent her for Dustin Betty.
No, I think
So
Sunday
can't
we
forget
still
herself.
kitchen now.
So Monday dance.
As in, I was so happy because I was having fun.
Okay, the clown.
Yeah, she was
When
having so
doing her
much
clown
fun.
this thing.
No, when she
having
sat
fun.
back,
Okay.
That was
having
making
so
me
much
happy.
fun.
Like,
Yeah.
it was like something inside
It was so
came
pretty
out.
to see.
I was very happy.
At some point, I just forgot
Like
about the
you.
whole thing.
My
But you know,
nigga,
winner
come
is
on
the
that
winner.
thing, I'm not see your face.
Come on for my front.
I'm
Come
so
on for my
proud of
front.
you. I was just.
To say you did the other group.
I can't be. If I did the other group, they're not going to fail.
Okay, now so you talk for plant-based diets.
See, again, there's something about me that you don't understand. I carry something.
No, you don't carry anything. You don't carry anything.
See, now you don't talk. Your ancestors on the best for you. Don't want to cut your mic. So you get infringement.
I'm coming. Okay, yeah, on my locker, you see a makeup remover. It's an oil. Just one pump, rub it all over your face. Everything will melt. Then use your face wash and wash it off. I'm coming.
Wash am inside sink.
Alcohol.
I mean, that is rubber stuff then.
Wash am
No,
inside
drop it
sink.
like that. That's how they came. Most of them came like that.
Thank you, Jesus. I beg, stop now. They go remember. I beg, give me a faith on.
James, team 2 won.
Fish arranging people are the ones that literally scatter this place.
Team 2, team of
It just took
Menson,
me on how my team just
Zita,
synchronized when they entered
Otega,
there.
Telma,
People that were making
Ruboy,
mistakes.
People, the head just correct.
Culture,
And you know, you didn't that your
K-Bobo,
flute, you forgot it.
Gigi.
Almost made mistake in our
This
choreography.
team
Then you
won.
say, anywhere you go, you they win.
Are they win now? Because I legit said
We would have
improvise.
messed up that choreography because of you. Then when I come inside the house, I will face you very well.
I was not even managed to clean that table tennis. It was bad, really bad.
Even this
And
one,
this we are even wasting it now.
because it's for emergencies.
Yes, we are even wasting it.
See, their props still here. I beg. No, you don't need to wash it. They will take it. Don't wash it. Just return the props. Don't worry now. They will take it.
No, but they go stain things. So. If
What
you,
you can do is
Tracy, if you
no,
can
what
just
you
use a cloth
Yes.
or tissue.
Yes, no, just
Yeah, just
the ones
crack it
that
out.
Get tissue and remove that one. That's what you're going to do.
Figaro. I love that song. Who for Mama Beg? Really? Figaro. I just like that Big Brother was entertaining.
Yeah, you would have laughed.
People go just they laugh for outside. You from Babalawo to Black Panther, not get the one way not there. But when my picking day, when I turn my son to clown. This is hard. Oh.
I'm going to tell my dad it's not good, but I don't try, Sha.
It's hard.
It's just small. Yeah, but let's just take small away to more, at least from some. Clean, dried.
Something like we do.
Yeah.
The toaster, look how the toaster is messed up.
Apparently, that's what I found out. Yeah.
Hey, we go rest now. Me, I know they chop toasted.
When are you taking your shower? Because I'll give you...
Like right now.
Okay, I'm going to give you an oil-based cleanser to use.
Don't lose your shit. Don't lose your shit.
Culture.
Don't lose your shit, nigga.
Culture. Culture. Are you going down? Can you take my... Oh, you're not going down yet.
You don't stop. You won't stop.
Don't worry, I'm going to give you another one.
Okay, so we're back on. So what was the reason why Biggie decided to choose team 2? Hey? This team 2, they had varieties. They had a lot of talent to showcase. So that's probably why, it wasn't just one. But I still think Team One was supposed to win. But now that Team Two won, um, they're also called the team-based diet, and they won the wager task this week. So that would mean that they would be in charge of the kitchen. They would be in charge of the food rationing in the coming week. They will be in charge of shopping for the week. So that's the reason why a lot of people like to win the wager task, because they would have a lot of privileges in the Big Brother house. We could, I heard during the week, Emisi, who happened to be a favorite of a lot of people, she was literally crying in the diary session because she's not been eating what she likes because her team has never won. So she's been at the mercy of the other winning team, and she's been literally starving. So she was crying, quite emotional in the diary session on today's Friday. I think it was Wednesday. So, and she was hoping that she's going to win this one so that she can cook what she likes, eat what she likes. And unfortunately, she was in team one. So she didn't win this task. It's not a group that won this task. So unfortunately, she will still be at the mercy of team two, who happen to be the meat-based diet. So maybe better luck next time, as a lot of you have said. So next week is another week if they even make the eviction. So they're done. There's nothing else in the house. It's just going to be a lot of gossip, a lot of people blaming each other, and people trying to reflect and to see what they did wrong or how they could do better in the future. It's kind of seemed like a really calm house now. There is no drama, or there is no tea for you guys. So perhaps if there happens to be tea in the middle of the night, I will sure grab that and put it up tomorrow in my 24-hour recap streaming. So don't forget to come back and let's banter together. I've had a few videos out today. So if you want to go back and have a look, and also, even this video, if you had missed the performances, you can always go back to the video and have a look from the beginning. Okay, you don't have to miss it because you were not on time. You can go back and have a watch. So thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate an engaging streaming. So what we do here is to review and react to what's going on in the Big Brother house, or whatever trending topic we have going in the society or online on social media. We will be reacting to that. We will be reviewing and be talking about it, because that's what we like to do here, right? So you can always join me anytime if you subscribe. But if you don't subscribe, you might not come across my channel again. You know, I could just be gone like that. Poof. So you don't want that to happen. So you want to subscribe so that at least you can see me on your timeline. Like, okay, this is that person that, was having a banter that time. Let me just go have a watch again. So we do appreciate people that come back to our channel to watch. And so what are you guys doing? Where are you watching from? I know someone was watching from USA. A lot of you are watching from Nigeria, I guess, because someone says NEPA took lights and then they brought the lights back. So that sounds like Nigeria. So who else is watching from where? Let me know in the comment section. Chat me up. And what were your expectations? Did the teams, did they perform up to your expectations, or did they even surpass your expectations? Like, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Let me know. What drama do you see in the house that you would like me to talk about? Jamda says, thank you, admin. Good night, sweet dreams. Oh, thank you. Love you. Love you so much. Take care. Have a good night as well. So, I do like people that come back. So don't dump me. Always come back to my channel and let's banter together. So, yes. So, tell me, guys, what do you guys like me to talk about in the house? What's been happening? I'm trying to keep up to date with everything going on. I'm happy to banter with you about these events, this fights, drama, ships or sinking ships. What do you like to talk about? Yesterday was the pool party, and it was just, I think the pool party was one of the most boring pool parties that I've seen on Big Brother history. People were not really like digging. People were I think they were quite tired. If you look at the way they were, a lot of people were sitting down. People were not even in the water. It's supposed to be, Jamda, you're watching from South Africa. Okay, that's lovely. South African person. That is nice. A lot of South Africans do not like Nigerians, so I'm actually surprised that some South Africans are watching Big Brother Naija. So that is sweet to know that not all of you do not like us. So that is nice, Jamda. Thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, so I was saying that the pool party was kind of boring. People were not even in the pool. It's called a pool party. Like people should dig in the water, have some fun in the water, swim, enjoy. Why do you have to stay away from the pool? But then again, black people don't know how to swim. A lot of black people don't know how to swim. We don't invest. It's not because we're black we can't swim. It's just simply because our parents do not invest in teaching us how to swim. And also when we become adults, we also don't bother. So people like me, for example, my kids, they started swimming right from like even when they were crawling, because I don't want them to have do the same mistakes that my parents did. And swimming is not really a big deal. It's literally a survival skill that everybody should learn how to. Because even though you're a good swimmer, there's still chances that in waters that have high tides, or dangerous waters, dangerous seas, you will still drown, but the chances that you will drown will be less because you can at least survive, you can at least swim in water. So I feel like a lot of our parents have done us a disservice not teaching us how to swim, but I do not blame them because of course even they themselves were never taught how to swim. So you can only do what you were taught as a child, and then you know bring that, you can pass on that skill to your own children. But when you don't even think that swimming is a big deal or swimming is anything important, then you don't really realize that, oh, maybe I should teach my children how to swim. And thank God for social media. There's a lot of awareness and how it's important for us to learn how to swim. So I think that has played a role in the lives of the millennials, like people like me and you, people in their late 20s and early 30s. um, that as social media has played a role, now we know that we need to teach our children how to swim, especially if we can afford to, or if we are in a society that encourages that. So a lot of people yesterday, pool party, they were not swimming, they were not in the water, so it was just really boring, and yeah, I wasn't really digging it. And Chimazuri says, I agree with you, it was a battle. I'm yet to perfect mine. It was tough convincing my parents. Oh, okay, that's good. At least your parents were able to hear your side of things and decided to take you to a swimming classes. That is really, really good. You should appreciate your parents, because it's not common to see black parents taking their children to swimming classes. So yeah, appreciate them. That is really good. Because even till today, even though I have pools everywhere around where I live, there's pools in the gym, there's pools when you go on holidays, I still have that fear because I just put my feet in water. I don't go to the deep end because of that fear. Because when you're not used to something, you just don't want to, you don't want to take the risk. So I still have that fear. Even I've tried to learn, but I cannot get it because I just that phobia. The phobia once I'm in water and like my head is in water, I can't breathe. Ah, no, 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 no. I'm like, no, 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 I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. So yeah, it's not really, really doing. It's not I'm not really going to be a good swimmer or be a swimmer at all. But I'm glad my children, like, they go in water, they go in sea when we're on holidays. You see them jumping into the sea, swimming, and then I'm still like my heart is still in my hand, like, hey, God, protect these children for me. Oh, do you know? So yeah, it is what it is. So, and even my daughter will be like, oh my God, she's so shy of me. She's like, she can't believe that I can't swim, but she doesn't get it. It's like, don't worry. I never learned how to swim as a child. It's just what it is. So, yeah, and I know a lot of us as well cannot swim. And it's really sad because swimming is not a big deal. It's not what do they call it? It's not it's not like you're doing it's not a vibe, it's not a shakara, it's not anything. It's just a survival skill. You just know how to swim so you don't drown, literally. That's what it is. So yeah, that's about that. So in the house, I was talking earlier about Mide and Sabrina. Why do I keep saying Sabrina? Mide and Dede, they were having a fight, and also Kayikunmi and Isabella, they have this ship that is kind of sinking. It's not really a ship in my opinion. So if you guys want me to talk about that again, I will be happy to. So just let me know in the comment section. A lot of you are still here, so that means you like my commentary. So thank you so much for still stopping by and staying here with me. So yeah, earlier I was talking about Isabella and Kayikunmi, and I was like, I'm not really feeling their vibe, like their relationship. I'm not really feeling it because I feel like if a guy likes you, you will know. Like, but in this show, in this house, we see where Isabella is not really happy because when she has a fight or when she has a disagreement with the housemates, you don't see Kaikumi coming around to say, hey, what's up, what's going on, what happened. You don't see him trying to take his girl's side. You don't see him trying to comfort her and to be there for her. He always runs away. That's when you will see that he's nowhere to be found. And that is not really a good quality of a man that you want to be with or that you are with. So I could give you a few instances. There was a time where Isabella was punished in the house, and she was punished by Big Brother, and it's not a big deal, it's not a big punishment. It's just maybe they've been doing some behaviors that the Big Brother did not like. So Big Brother gave them like rice and beans and gave them to separate. So that task took about 2 to 3 hours to do. So we saw Isabella doing her stuff, but her man was just sleeping by in the couch, although they were in the same room, but he was literally sleeping. I feel like if a man likes you, he's supposed to stay awake while you're doing your punishment so that he can feel the pain that you're feeling. But instead, he was sleeping. How can you have the the audacity to sleep when I'm suffering, when I'm being punished? I feel like that's not romantic at all. I don't want that kind of man. Please, just go away. That's below That is like the bare minimum that I expect from my man. So if you can't do that, please go away. So yeah, not only that, we've also seen how um he was telling I think he feels ashamed being seen with Isabella. I kind of have that feeling because he was saying to her that, because of the relationship he has with her, that the guys do not want to hang out with him a lot because of her. So I just feel like, ew, why would you tell me that? So, but when he's nice, is the only time I see Kaikumi like affectionate to Isabella is only when he wants to touch her or he wants to feel her, feel her body. So I feel like he's quite transactional, but that's my opinion anyway. You might think it's not true, but if you have enjoyed a good love. Sometimes people enjoy that really nice, sweet love once in their lifetime. But if you have and you lost it, or if you've tasted sweet love, you will know that that relationship is nothing, is rubbish. You will know that they're not really, they're below bare minimum for me. So, yeah. So that's my thoughts on that. But tomorrow they might still they might still come out to say, they're in love again, but we all know it's transactional. On just remember, I said so. But I'm not always right because I did think that Team One was going to win and they didn't win. So yeah, so that's my opinion. Everything I say is my opinion, and you've got your own opinion, and you can decide what to do with my thoughts. Okay. In the country, Awesome says, in the country where I live, everyone must learn how to swim at school and also take the ABC exam. Oh, really? That's really good. ABC exam is really, really wise. That is like, what country is that? Awesome. In my country, you must learn how to ride bicycle and swim. Okay, that is a good skills. Especially that ABC exam is so good because that takes me to a discussion about like living in Nigeria, things that happen in Nigeria. You see people like having just a minor fainting or like just like maybe there's a just a bit of a, let's say, a cardiac arrest or someone fainting or collapsing, or maybe they went into cardiac arrest, but that person is still nice and young, like someone in their 30s, 40s, even 50s, without any history of health problems, and then they suddenly have a collapse and maybe their heart went into a cardiac arrest, which sometimes can happen, but people around will then pour water on them or try to fan them and all these things, but that's not what they need. What they need is just simple ABC. Check their airway, check that there's nothing blocking their airway, check that they're breathing, and give them compressions. If they're not breathing, if they're not having any pulse or anything, just give them compressions. Just 30, 30, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, and two breaths. And even though you can't give breaths because maybe the person is a stranger, you can't give two breaths, you can just continue to do this. And trust me, some people can recover from that. They can recover because it just needs, the heart just needs to be restarted. The heart just needs a bit of a push because there was a miscommunication in the electrical impulses in the heart. And all they need is just that push, and they will be restarted, and the heart will restart itself. But we see people pouring water. Hey, he don't collapse, or he don't die. Oh, maybe we take and go hospital. They rush you to the hospital, and while instead of doing the basic first aid, those first crucial minutes, the first minute, the second minute is crucial. And once you don't do the necessary things, the chances of anybody surviving starts to decline. And that's what we were taught in the first aid class. And awesome, if the government is making that compulsory for you, then that country is doing the right thing. So amazing. And then riding bicycle is also a fun thing. Yeah, everyone should learn that. Chimazuru, love with words without action is just politics and a game of interest. Yes, exactly. So that's what I think. I just think Kaikumi is just playing games. Yeah. You've said it all. It's just a matter of games and it's not really there in that relationship for the right reasons. So I also think that he's doing it because he's horny and he finds someone who is available and ready to give him, and I think that's what he's doing. Because when it's time to touch her and to, do all these things, he's so sweet. You will feel like, oh, this man is in love. I can see it right through him that this one is just lustful. He just likes that ass. That ass is good. And that's all he sees. So I'm not falling for it, but I don't know what's wrong with Isabella. She needs to wake up or, smell the coffee. So awesome. Where do you live? Where is this country that, mandates everyone to learn these basic skills? I would really like to know. I know in Britain you're taught to swim at school, but I don't think you're taught ABCs. But I'm sure they do in secondary school. I think they do actually. But yeah. Lizzie says the issue with Kaikumi is that he wants Isabella to be a certain way, which is impossible. You just met her and all of a sudden you want her to be a certain way. Oh, really? Is it demanding her to be a certain way? Let me put on this fan. Yeah, it's summer and it's really hot, so I had to put on the AC, the fan actually. So yeah. So Lizzie, do you think that Kaikumi is demanding her to be in a certain way? What kind of way? Is he asking her to be submissive, or what kind of way are you talking about? I would like to know your thoughts on that. Yeah. So where are you guys watching from? Because I can still see quite a few people here on my live. So you guys, where are you talking? Where are you watching me from? And I hope you all have subscribed. So yeah, and I can also talk. Let me talk about. Um, should I talk about Kola and Dede? I talked about recently their love triangle or their love square, because there was Kola, there was Kola, Dede, Koyi, and Jason J. But I think now I don't really see Jason J anymore with Dede, and I don't think Koyi is too bothered about Dede anymore. So it's just basically Kola still trying his luck with her. Um, I think Kola is really going in now because he has seen that a lot of the boys have retracted. So now he's probably got a chance. And I do like Kola and Dede. I just wish that Dede would give him a chance in the house. But for some reason, she doesn't like him at all. And also, Kola talks too much. So maybe that puts her off. It's like it shows off. Kola is such a show off. It likes, oh, I've got this. Oh, I've been here. I've been there. So yeah, maybe it puts her off. Like, dude, you don't need to blow your own trumpets. If you're all that, you should use your personality to get the girl. Don't try to use wealth or what you have. You know, it doesn't come off like you're confident about yourself. It just comes off as you being insecure. You just want to use your connections or your riches, your wealth to get her. And that doesn't it's not really doing it for. So he needs to re-strategize and come up with another strategy. That's what I think anyway. If I'm a girl and maybe a guy is coming to me and telling me, oh, he likes me, but when we are discussing, it's just like, oh, I've been here. Because even today, I heard their conversation. Oh, well, he was asking a question. He says, Oh, what kind of what shows have you been to? What artists have you watched? Have you seen live? And we know that Kola is from like a rich home. He's got rich parents and he lives in Canada. So he was like, "Oh, I've seen Travis, um I've seen Ashanti, I've seen Nelly." These were his words. This is not my words. So he's saying like he's seen all these major top American stars. And then he was asking Dede, he was like, "Who have you seen?" And Dede was like, I don't really think I've not seen anyone. Because Dede is probably just a normal girl, just trying to go um, to manage her life. And then you're asking her who she has seen. um my babe has not even left the shores of Nigeria. You're asking her who she's seen. I beg, talk another thing. So this might be things that is like pissing Dede off because she's not feeling it. So Lizzie says he wants her to be calm and reserved and not everywhere. She shouldn't be loud. And the way Isabella is, it's not a type of thing. Kamikumi should just try to understand her. Change takes time. Oh my God. So he wants her to be a certain way. Okay. I doubt that will work because we all know that our girl loves to fight. She's kind of ras, I must say. Yeah, she is ras because you don't have to be always like market woman. You can be chilled, you can be calm, but yeah, you can't change who you are in a week or in 3 weeks. It takes time. And it takes a lot of changes. It takes you to like physically or intentionally decide to want to change. And also, it's just the way it is. Nigeria is a kind of environment that you have to be tough, you have to be loud, you have to defend yourself. Nigeria is you need to be in the streets. Otherwise, you might not survive. You will not survive the streets. And I think that's where Isabella is coming from. Like, this is who she is. And unfortunately, he has to take it or leave it. And that's why he should be there to calm her down. It shouldn't disappear. So I'm not buying it. It shouldn't disappear. If you like someone, even though you want them to change for their own good, which is okay, you know, I'm not expecting anyone to go in a relationship hoping that they change. If they're not your type, don't go in a relationship with them. But it's also okay to want someone to change for the better. You don't have to always be like, "Oh, this is who I am. You have to take me for who I am." If that personality that I want you to change from is a bad one, then it's okay. It's good. You can't say you steal in shops, you're a kleptomaniac, and then I'm telling you to change, and then you're saying, "Oh, this is who I am." No, you should be willing to change, take accountability to change. But, however, he needs to understand that this is who she is, and it's probably because of the way she's grown up, the way what she has had to survive. Like, she's got a 14-year-old child as a single mother. She's had to probably go through all that on her own with nobody to defend her. So if you're someone who likes her, like if Kaikumi is someone who likes Isabella, he should be able to stay with her and help her through it all. Like, even if she's fighting, instead of hiding, he can go to her and tell her to chill, calm down. You don't need to fight, calm down. That's how it takes for people to change, not by disappearing. So, no. Um, Samuel says, "Hi, brother. I love the game." Of course, you're a man. You love the game. Awesome. You live in Netherlands. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Um, they all looking for Sheepa's votes support. Yeah, Kola is too soft as a man. If a man posts too much, I won't fall for it. Yeah, I think Kola is a softy, and I think he's a lover man. And I also was saying that because I was in his diary session, was it Wednesday as well? So he was saying to Biggie that, when he said that when Isabella was dancing, because on last Saturday, Isabella in the pool party, um, Isabella walked, the aisle. She walked through the aisle and she went to him, did like this, and then she went down and twerked. So Kola said his brain was first kind of confused because he didn't know what was going on. And mind you, right before then, Kola already started pulling back because as he was showing love and care to Dede, Dede was telling him, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I have a boyfriend outside. I don't want, I don't love you. I don't like you. You know? So he's been hearing that lots and lots of time. So Kola decided to pull back. So what happens after? Dede started playing games again and did that seductive move, which even me, that I'm a woman. I was mesmerized because she looked sexy, and then the twerking. I can compare that twerking skill similar to Aya Star, the musician. It was classy and it was hot. So Kola was telling Big Brother in the diary session that he was confused, that he didn't know what signal that she was giving him, because she's telling him 2 days ago, I'm not interested. And then today, suddenly, you're twerking for me in front of everybody. So that got her really, really confused. Got him confused. And he was telling Big Brother. So in my head, I'm thinking, like, this guy, can somebody explain to me, like, where did they raise this boy? Are you not even understanding the dynamics between a man and a woman? Like, how can you be confused? That's the intention. She's trying to get you confused. That's the game that she's playing. How can you be confused? Because she's already missing his attention. She's missing all the love and care she's getting from him, and then she wants to dangle a bone in front of him like a dog. And that's what she just did. And of course, our caller will be, what would they call it? They call these men who simp. Our caller will be simp. He just fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. He started coming for the girl again, started, trying to draw closer to her. But in the diary session, he did mention that they've restarted now on a friendly basis and on a clean slate. That's what he used. He used that word. Oh, we've restarted our friendship on a clean slate. But we've all seen that was Wednesday when he said on a clean slate. And today, being Friday, you can see him drawing really closer to Dede again, disturbing Dede again for relationship and all of that. So it doesn't work like that. I think Kola was locked in his basement as a child or as a young boy because he doesn't understand the games girls play. He does not understand it. He's still very, very naive. Somebody, please wake this man up. Somebody teach this man how to play the game. Samuel Rogers, you need to teach this man, Kola, how to play the game. Kayikunmi needs to teach him how to play. Do you know how many women actually like Kola in the house? A lot of women, because he's a fine boy. Like, this boy is handsome. But instead, he's just killing himself on one person that doesn't want him. And that's another thing with men. Men love who does not want them. Men love the chase. Men love a girl who will give them trouble, who will not say yes very easily. So I think that's also drawing him close to Dede, because men just love that. So yeah, but I feel like when it's getting too much, you should know when to draw the line. You should know when it is now becoming a manipulation. You should know when it's becoming like abusive. So, and same goes for women. Like if you like a guy and is giving you green lights today, red lights tomorrow, green lights today, red lights tomorrow, you should know that his actions is speaking louder than his voice. You know, I've had times where a man will tell me that they like me, oh, they really, really like me, but their actions are not showing that they like me. So what do? I lock up. Like, I just lock up because you can't continue to give that person access to you. You're going to be hurting yourself. So that's what I think Kola should do. It needs to lock up. You know, that game that she's playing, that seductress game, if it's me, I wouldn't even buy into it. He needs to go for other people that want him. So yeah. Also says I like Kola as a good friend, but I can't date him as a man. I have a lot of guys like him asking me, but I can't because it's tiring. There is a guy that I always insult to leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's the reason why you don't like this guy? Awesome. Because a good man that will treat you well, those are the kind of men that will treat you well. The ones that we women, we love a bad boy. We love a bad boy. We like that man that will give us trouble, that will make us question our existence. Like, am I not beautiful? Am I not hot? Like, I'm doing all of this, and this man is not even giving me, what you giving me green light. It's not even treating me nice. You know, that's the kind of men that a lot of women like. Because I have a friend who told me that when she was still single, she had a few guys asking her out, but she went for the guy that she would normally not go for. He wasn't that good looking, it wasn't that physically attractive, but she went for him because he had a kind heart. He didn't have much, but he was very generous. you know he didn't have much, but he will come through for her. Like, he will travel miles and miles just to care for her, just to be with her, compared to the ones that live close to her. But those ones, because they are fine boy or because they're in high demand, they won't really give her the attention and the love that she needs. So she decided to go for this other guy who she would never in a million years go for. And when I saw this guy, I understood where she's coming from, because the guy did not match her taste at all. But guess what? This man treats her like gold. This man treats her so well that even me, I'm like, wow, you guys, like, this man will cook, clean, look after her. Like, she will go and visit this man. This man would, like, I can't even start to explain how well this man treats her. Like, normally we know that our Nigerian men, our black men don't like to cook. They believe that, gender roles and all of this stuff. But this man doesn't care about stuff like that. He will cook for her. He will tell her, do you want more? Do you want me to cook something else? Is this what you like to eat? You know, it's just so nice and he's so sweet to her. So she made the right choice. And I think Kola is this type of guy as well. She just needs to, you know, pick right. And if you see the person that she's dating at home, when you see that one, it might actually be someone who doesn't treat her nicely. But here she is, wasting her chance, wasting her opportunity. If it's me, I'll go for Kola. Me, I like Kola. But I think he talks too much as well. So, but I do like him as a guy. So, Awesome says Kola is not confused. He said it himself. He likes when a girl is angry at him. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, just like I said. He said it turns him on. Okay. Yeah, it's just like I said earlier. I said some guys like a woman that is hard to get because guys love to chase. They don't like easy. So I think that's why he likes her. And if he said that, I didn't actually catch that. I don't watch it 24/7 because, of course, I've got other things to do. So, yeah. So if he has said that, then definitely Kola is crazy and he deserves what he's getting from Dede. I think they suit. They do suit each other. Yeah, so that was it. So that is their relationship, and I'm looking forward to see what the dynamic will be in the future. Because if you look at the show that they did now, you can see she was quite happy when Kola was talking. She was smiling from ear to ear. You could see her. I think she's starting to like him, especially because Jason J, who was the top contender, has pulled back. He literally pulled back. And I can also give you um how that happened because I did study those four people very, very well. So it's as if I have a master's degree on them, on their dynamic. So what happened with Jason J and Dede? So both of them, Jason J was actually a very strong contender in that relationship where Jason J and Dede spend a lot of time together. Koyi is a kind of guy who Dede sees him as a younger brother figure. She doesn't see him in a romantic way. She just likes to hang out with him because she said it herself that Koyi reminds her of a younger brother. So definitely there's nothing that can happen there. But with Jason J, is different. You could see that she likes him. You could see they do talk intimately. We both know that both of them have relationship outside of the house. So they're not going to do anything crazy, but they will be emotionally entangled. They are not cheating physically on their spouse, but they were emotionally cheating on their spouse. So this is why I said that because Jason J and Dede was like professing likeness for him, and he was doing the same. But when it was the time where they played a game in the house where everybody was sat on the table, and somebody asked, I think Coin asked Jason J and said, "Why do you go to kiss somebody else if you claim to like Dede and then you went round to kiss Sultana?" So Jason J said, "I can kiss whoever the F I want to kiss. No, I do not owe anybody no explanations." So Auntie Dede was very upset about this. And she says, "Well, if that's your answer, then why are you coming back to beg me?" So this got Jason, bruised his ego. He was very, very upset. He was angry, visibly angry. And he kicked off. He was like, well, he was telling Big Brother in the diary session that he felt humiliated, and he felt like his ego was bruised because if whatever they say in private, he comes out to say it in public, then how would she also feel? So he felt like that information of him begging her was even not even as it is. It's not as she has put it, but he felt humiliated that she said it in public settings where everybody would hear that. Because actually, he said he was begging her not because he felt like he was doing wrong, that he wasn't doing wrong. He can kiss Sultana because him and Dede are not in a relationship. So, him kissing Sultana does not mean that he's done anything wrong. So he was just telling her and begging her that I know Sultana has peed in your bag, and I know it looks some type of way if I go around and kiss her after she's peed in your bag, that it looks as if I'm taking Sultana's side. And this is why he was begging her. That it is not begging her because, oh, I'm sorry I kissed Sultana. He said, no, that's not why he was begging her. So if Dede has said this in public and not said the full story, it makes him look like he's begging Dede for love. But in real life, it's not begging Dede for love. They are just good friends. So this got him angry, and this is why he said to Big Brother that he's going to stop this craziness and he's going to stop this talking with Dede, and he's going to remove himself from the love triangle or the love square. So this is how Jason J has now stopped talking to Dede. So they still interact on professional basis, but they don't go deep anymore in their conversations in the house. So this is what happened. So now Koyi probably also got the vibe that Dede doesn't really like him in that way. And he's gone on to kiss Sultana as well. All these boys are going to Sultana. So anyway, so Koyi and Jason J are not really that close with Dede anymore. And so now Kola finds it as an opportunity to get back into that um, you know, that dynamic where he's trying to ask her out. So yeah, this is the outcome of their relationship. But we all know that in few days' time, it will be a total different story. Some things might happen again, and it will be another all total life where I'll be sitting down and be saying what else has happened. So we'll find out in the future. So Awesome says, yeah, you don't really feel them. Let me see. Awesome, you said I don't really feel them, but they are always come to me in school. I dated a guy like that. I can't even drop my or rest for 5 minutes. Some guys are stalkers. Okay, yeah, love bombing and all of that. Yeah, I know. Well, it's because you didn't like the person. If it's someone you like and he's stalking you or is giving you close marking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind. But then again, it can get extreme and it can get uncomfortable because you also want some time of your own and you want to do your own thing because you've got your own life as well. So I think that's quite codependent. Yeah, some people love a codependency, and that's probably what you don't like. You're probably more of a person who is interdependent. So you just need to find somebody like that. And then again, I've also said similar things in the past that I don't like codependency or someone that we're always together 24/7, or if we're not working, then we're always together. And this kind of men would not let you have other friends. So apart from codependency, it can also become unhealthy where they don't want you to have friends, they don't want you to have relationships outside of that boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife. So that can also become quite unhealthy because they can easily get controlling, and we don't want. So there's a thin line between someone who is loving and caring and thin line to cross over to stalker, controlling, codependency type of dynamic. So yeah, I totally get what you mean. um Awesome also says that Jason did well for pulling back and just wait, she will move back to him soon. Yeah, I think so because I think she liked him. She did enjoy that relationship because, yeah, she liked him. But I also think she's such a good player that she can cope without the affection of that person. She can cope because we already see her getting close to, we can see her getting close to Joanna, and we can see her getting close to Kola again. So this type of people, especially when you are like an interdependent person, you're not like totally invested in one person. So even though she does like Jason J, but she's not totally invested in him. She has her other games. She tries to build other relationships that will sustain her in the house, that in such a way that she will not miss this one person. And for her, that is going to work for her. And I would also advise that for anybody here that is listening, like, don't keep only one friendship. Don't keep only, of course, keep only one man, keep only one woman, but don't break your um other types of relationships because of one person. You always maintain that friendship you've got, that relationship with your parents, that relationship with your siblings. You always continue to maintain those relationships, because if one person that you put your mind on messes you up, you've got other people to fall on. You're not just fully 100% relying on that relationship, because when you rely on that person, they can abuse you, they can mistreat you, and you won't have a choice. So you will want to stay there. And that's why it's always healthy to maintain other relationships. And I think that's what Dede is doing. She's teaching people, especially young girls out there. She's only like 21 or 23, I can't remember. She's teaching young people how they should maintain relationships in life. Like, don't do love a girl, love a boy. It's not healthy. So I'm really, really glad that she's making people see that you don't have to be invested in one person only, especially if they're not even married to you. So awesome. You say that she's playing the game. Person she rate is Collar because he's rich, but not romantically. Do you think she rates Collar? Do you think she rates Collar? Yeah, I think she rates Collar, because if she didn't rate Collar, she won't go to him and play that game. She rates Collar. Yeah, she does. I think she likes him, but she doesn't like him in that way. She liked Jason more in a romantic way. She doesn't like Collar in that way. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out in the days coming. We'll find out. But I'm also happy that Dede's relationship with Mide, let me not say relationship, because when I say relationship, everybody thinks automatically I mean boy and girl. So Dede's friendship with Mide, I'm glad that it's that one is kind of going, and it's that ship is sailing, because that friendship is sailing, because Mide wasn't that good a friend. She has not played a good friend role in the house. We could see in the second week that Mide was kind of bad talking Dede. In other settings, she will talk, people will be talking nasty about Dede and she would be listening. She would allow them to talk. She would not come to the defense of Dede. She would just be quiet and listen, and even she would put mouth and add Korean time to it. So a lot of people feel like Mide is not a good friend. And even when Dede is telling Mide and saying that this guy, I don't like this guy in that romantic way. I'm referring to Kola now. So Dede was telling Mide that she doesn't like Kola in a romantic way. And then we could see Mide going to meet Kola and saying that continue to hassle her, continue to push. She will give in. But I'm telling you that I don't like this man. Why would you go and tell him that he should continue to harass me? Like, you're supporting him harassing me. I don't think that's a good friend. If I was a friend, I would go to that man to be like, you know what? Give her space. Give her space, let her come to her senses, and she will find you. That's the right thing to say. But she didn't do that. So I don't really think that she's a good friend. And during the eviction party, a lot of us we thought that Ebuka would come, the host, Ebuka. We thought he was going to come round to confront Mide by being a two-faced bee, but he didn't. He was quiet about it, not because he doesn't want to, shake some tables, but I think he wanted the drama to continue. Because if there's no drama in the house, nobody will be interested. A lot of things have not really, in the last few days, the house has been a bit dry because there isn't that much going on. Like people are fighting. There was the Telma and Isabella fight, which was nice and hot, hot tea. You know, we love to serve you hot tea on this channel. So yeah, so there was that. But if there's no tea, I don't think people will be interested to watch Big Brother. So that's probably why he didn't say anything. And that's probably why he didn't comment on that. So, but I'm glad that Dede's head, when you say someone's head is fighting for her, because naturally she's starting to pull away and leaning towards Joanna more. The friendship in Joanna, which is good. And also obviously because Dede realizes that Mide has got a boyfriend in the house. So it would only be, she doesn't want to be a third leg in that relationship. So she kind of also pulls back because of that. And do you know what? Bright Morgan, who is boyfriend to Mide, I heard outside the house he's got a girlfriend, and the girlfriend actually gave him 4 million naira to buy everything he has in the house, starting from shoes, glasses, clothes, everything he's wearing, boxers. She gave him the money to purchase all of those things. So literally, Bright Morgan is a broke ass. He's a broke ass. So I don't think Mide wants to be with a broke ass. So she needs to detach herself with immediate effect from that guy. Although Bright looks really handsome, is physically handsome, and honestly, he could come out of the house and get deals and become rich and become, sustainable himself. But that relationship will not work, because if a girl has given him money to go into the house, he would not want to come out and then break up with the girl, of course. So he will always want to go back to the girl, beg her to come back, especially if she will take him back. And we all know that a lot of women will take you back anyway, because of course it's the game. So you're going into the house, you already have the expectations that they're going to mess up, and you agree for them to play that game, is why you let them go into the house. So yeah, so I don't think Mide is in a good relationship. It's not going to work out for her. But maybe it would also make her play a game in the house, because everybody wants a sheep. They want to sheep a relationship in the house. So maybe it's Mide and Bright Morgan, but I don't really see their relationship going anywhere, because even they don't look like they like each other. They don't look like they're into each other as well. Mide seemed very cold, and she seemed quite, in the last few days, she seemed quite like detached. I feel like maybe she's going through some sort of emotions in the house. Maybe she's depressed, being away from her friends and family. I don't know. But yeah, she doesn't look very happy. And yeah, so I don't think that's really going to work out. So it's as if this thing is between me and Awesome. Awesome, you should come on this live one time and just let's have a real face-to-face talk. So when are you coming to visit in England? So Awesome says she does not like those guys. It's just a game. So you believe that Mide does not like all the guys. It's just a game. Yeah, well, yeah, I hope so. I hope it's just the guy. It's just a game for her. So Awesome, you also said that they planned it. Mide actually told Kola to let her be, and people were saying that Mide is a good friend. Oh, okay, because that's not what I believed. What I perceived was that Mide kept telling Kola to continue to hassle Dede. So yeah, yeah, I don't really, I think there's two scenarios playing out. But we'll find out in the following days what will happen to them. Okay, you said unless I didn't watch that part. Mide told Kola to give her space so that she will miss him. But Dede told Mide that she likes playing alone with the guys. That was the day she called them fishes. I'm tired of Mide. She's confused. So just like you said, she's playing a game. And me personally, I don't like to play games. So even me, I'm tired. She's playing games with the fishes. But now the fishes have all swam away. There's only color left. So she has to find new fishes. And do you know what? K Bobo actually likes Dede as well. K Bobo told Big Brother in the diary session that he likes Dede because Big Brother will always ask you like basic questions. So, who have you maintained connection? Who have you managed to connect with? And the people who you haven't connected with, what's the reason why? Big Brother will always ask these generic questions to everybody. And then he will also ask, like, the people that are gone, do you have anything to say? And then people will start to cry and saying they miss them. You know, he would always ask this, similar questions to everybody. So when he asked K Bobo and asked him that who does he intend, like who has he not really connected with so far, and that who does he plan to connect with in the future. And K Bobo was like, yeah, that he likes Dede, but he sees that a lot of guys also like her. So therefore, he's going to maintain his distance. But Dede is somebody that he would like to explore in the future if there's the chance, of course. So maybe this is a time that Dede can explore that and include K-Bobo as one of the fishes. But K-Bobo, I think he's quite mature. He's not going to fall for those gimmicks. He's quite a mature guy and he's so gentle. He's like a gentle giant. Like, and I don't really know. It doesn't really have highlights, but I think it has a lot of fans as well. But me personally, I find him quite boring. Um, he's handsome, he's good looking, he's tall, but it doesn't really do anything aside being in the kitchen. He loves to be in the kitchen. So for me, yeah, but and also when you talk to him, he only talks about he only talks about him being a professional footballer, and then having this injury to his knee and how he can't play anymore. He couldn't go pro because of that. And his story is always the same. So I find him quite boring. We need to see a different side of him. Otherwise, I would not be voting for him. Not that I vote anyway. So, awesome. You're saying that people said that um, Mide is a bad friend. Okay, let me see that comment. They said she's a bad friend because she wants to spoil Dede's games. So Mide is a nice friend to Dede. Yeah, okay. All right. So she's telling Kola to pull back. Okay, so people are perceiving that as a bad friend. Okay, I understand where people are coming from because if Dede has gone to meet her, telling her that I don't like these guys in a relationship, but I like them as fishes. I like talking to them. I still think that she shouldn't have then gone to tell him to pull back. But maybe she's watching out for Kola. But Dede is her friend, so she should be watching out for Dede instead. So I understand where people are coming from. But if it's just in the real world where there's a guy hassling me and harassing me, I would want my friend to tell the guy to stop. But I understand this is a game, and Dede already expressed that she likes the guy's attention. I think she should respect that because at the end of the game, we're not in real life, we're playing a game. So you telling Kola not to continue by being a fish just means that you want to spoil Dede's game. And that will undermine her chances of getting the bag. So it's as if she's also playing a game because she doesn't want Dede to win. And if she doesn't win, then more chances for her to win. So it means she's watching out for herself. And this is where people are coming out to say that she's a bad friend. So I totally understand that. But yeah, she's only watching out for herself anyway. So I wouldn't take it too deep. I think people are too emotional in this Big Brother business. Um, Awesome, you said you was born and raised abroad. So I know K Baba is not into females. He only likes females who are not ready for sheep. Okay. Yeah, but even though you're born abroad does not mean, K Baba is born. I think he was born in America, but he does. I don't think K Baba was actually born in America. I think K Baba moved to America. I don't know, but it does have a freaking Ekiti accent. So for me, I'm a bad girl. Yeah, he has a strong Yoruba accent, so I don't really see him as someone who was born abroad. But then that's by the side. You said K Baba is not into females that want to be in a relationship. I think he doesn't just like anybody in the house. The only person he likes to be in anything that could be like romantic is Dede. He doesn't like anybody else. He just likes them all as friends. Because if you know, K Baba is a handsome guy, he looks good. It's your typical guy that you would like to, that a lot of women will be going for. So for him, the women in the house is nothing. The women in the house are not his class, they're not his taste. And even there was a time Emisi was rehearsing and she went, I should have taken a video of this. Emisi, Emisi likes K-Babo. I think we all know that. Emisi likes all the guys. That's by the side. So Emisi likes K-Babo. And there was a time in the rehearsal, she put her hands on him and she ran her hands down from his shoulder to his thighs. And Kebabo said, I feel uncomfortable with that because it was a rehearsal. Everybody was there. So he voiced out, I feel uncomfortable with that. Like she shouldn't run her hands down my body. I felt bad for Emisi, and Emisi has already been said to Emisi. I don't know why people like her. Like that girl, she's weird. She's weird because Faith said Emisi touches herself in front of him. Initially, Emisi likes Faith and expressed herself that she likes him. And Faith disclosed that Emisi touches herself, like literally fingers herself while he's present in order for him to get aroused and join in the performance. So this got Faith very, very disgusted, and he told Emisi that he's not going to be in the same area as her anymore. So he literally put down the boundary and removed himself from that situation. So if reverse was the case, people will say this is harassment or this is sexual molestation or something like that. But nobody's saying anything because, of course, it's a girl who is doing the deed. So, and then now in the rehearsal, she ran her hands over K Bobo's body, even his thighs, you know, and we all know that around the groin rests a man's third leg. So she literally was trying to grab a feel of his manhood. Girl, you are messy. You are messy, Emisi. Like, no. So K Baba, being the gentle giant that he is, he's like, I don't feel comfortable with that. So that was quite embarrassing. But Imi said that okay, okay, okay. So they did it again, and then she didn't touch him down below because everybody was like, okay, just touch him on the upper body. Like, girl, you don't do that. So Imisi is your fave. Wow, that is a lot. Honestly, I should have taken a video. I swear, I'm not lying. Awesome. I know their characters is not into women. Is always interested in the ones that are not available for shipping. And Imisi is your favorite. Awesome says. Awesome. I'm not even lying. She didn't. Okay, what do you think? Do you think Faith is lying about that? I don't think Faith is lying, although it didn't come out from Faith's mouth, it came out from Sultana's mouth. Apparently, Faith has gone to tell Sultana this, and this is what Sultana then told Gigi. And everybody was like, what? What? You know, it was so shocking because how can you accuse someone of saying that they were fingering themselves in your presence? That is such a big, big accusation. And no one is saying anything about it. But yeah, it did happen. Honestly, check Google. You will find it there. It did happen. But Biggie didn't do anything about it. And you said Biggie would have done something about it. Biggie would have given her a strike. Honestly, I'm telling you, it happened. Well, it was allegedly said to have happened. But I don't know if it happened real life. But Faith said it happened. So I don't know if Faith is lying or Sultana is lying. But I don't know how that where that conversation finished. I didn't follow that conversation, but it is something in the house, and if you Google it, it is there. Is there even I did something about it as well. Did I actually do something about that? Yeah, I did. I think one of my lives talked about it. But yeah, but I didn't see Faith say confront Imisi real life face to face. I think she denied it. Actually, yeah. She denied it ever happening. So Imisi is your favorite, and Biggie would have given her a strike if it happened real life. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, well, she didn't finger herself. Faith did not say so. Well, that's what Sultana said that Faith said. So Sultana and Gigi, they're very good gossip partners. So sometimes I think they put Maggie and pepper and curry and thyme into things and say that things are happening and it's not really happening. Because the other day, Gigi also came out to say that she heard Isabella and Kayikunmi doing the do. But I cannot believe what Gigi says because I've heard that Gigi says things that are not true. So now I only take what Gigi says with a pinch of salt. I don't take it too deep. So Imisi only put her hand inside her breast, and she does that even when alone. And some people do that too. And I have the video. Oh, okay. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. You follow. See, babe, you're following this thing more than I am doing. So you need to open a channel and discuss these things because you are invested, girl. Yeah, because you know the story, you know the background, you know the prehistory of stories. Yeah, you doing a good job, girl. I need to comment I need to contact you when I'm going live so that you can make this live worth, you know, you make it engaging, make it interactive. Right. So you okay, so she only put it in her boobs. Oh, I see. So why did Faith think that someone is putting hands in a woman part? So Faith actually is very stupid for saying that and alleging that. And maybe Faith didn't say that. Maybe Sultana made it bigger than it is. But whatever the case is, it makes it really bad for Imisi because a lot of people did not really know the full story. And in my head, I'm thinking Imisi is nasty. I'm thinking this girl is nasty, you know? But I do feel bad for Emisi. Why is she your favorite? Can you tell me why she's your favorite? Because I've tried many times to like her, but I don't really see what highlights she brings to the show. Yeah. So can you, if you give me like your point of view, your own POV, why you like Emisi? A lot of people like Emisi. Emisi is like the highest, she's like the highest voted for. So she might actually win this show. She might win Big Brother Naija because that's the same thing with Fina. Fina also won. You know, she's this girl from the slums of Nigeria. She came into the Big Brother house and won everybody's heart, and she won the game with the money. She won the money. She won the bag. So Emisi might be another case like that. So awesome. You said that they are just scared she might win because some of them see her game and they are threatened. Even Biggie told her that they are threatened by her. But how are they threatened? A lot of people, when they played the game yesterday, a lot of people said, who is the worst dressed, Emisi? Who is the, all the negative questions. A lot of people said Emisi. So it doesn't make me feel like they are threatened. I think they're more threatened by Faith because Faith is quite proud and it says, I always win. Even though he's a small man, I always win. So a lot of them are threatened. I understand when people say that the people in the house, the housemates are threatened by Faith, but I don't think they're threatened by Emisi. I don't even think that the housemates know that Emisi is a fan favorite. I don't think they know. If they know, maybe they'll give her a bit of respect because they don't give that girl no respect in the house. And I do feel sorry for her. I do feel sorry for her, to be honest. And even our last diary session, she was crying because the food, she's not happy with the food. So, yeah. I don't know how you believe that they are threatened by her. And I don't know what game you think she has. But maybe I'll keep an eye on her and see what she brings to the table because so far she doesn't have any highlights. I don't really see her game, you know. And then she was touching K Bobo in a weird way. And K Bobo does not like her at all. K Bobo actually, I think he's disgusted by her. So, because if he was a nice looking woman touching him like that, he wouldn't complain. But we could hear him say, oh, I don't feel comfortable with that. Like, boy, she's a woman. What do you not feel comfortable with? So, yeah. Awesome says you can even see Faith said Emisi is entertaining to both viewers and housemates. Even the new people that came out said so. Okay, maybe I'll keep an eye on Emisi and see what what she's actually bringing to the house. But so far, I think I'm quite tunnel visioned. I only see the people that I want to see. And I think that actually affects my commentary about these people. So I think that's what's happening. And also, I think a lot of people are also tunnel visioned because you said you like Emisi. So you're probably following things people say about her or like the things that she's doing in the house. You're following that more because you like her as well. So I think it's quite normal because it's 28 people. How many people do I want to, be giving microscopic eye? It's hard. It's 28, 29 actually. No, 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 actually it's 27. 27 people. It's difficult, girl. It's hard work. So yeah. So yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for engaging with me and listening to my shenanigans. And we'll see again at some point tomorrow. I will go back now and continue to watch what's going on and keeping updates on, keeping an eye, close eye this time on what's going on in the Big Brother house. So, yeah, let me play my intro because I just made an intro and I have to play it. So, let's have a look. And don't forget to click the like button. This video was actually a long ass analysis, commentary, live streaming, and I would love you guys to just give it a like, so it can look like someone at least likes the video. Um, it also helps the channel to the algorithm to push the video forward as well. So, yeah. So let me play my intro. Let me share. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you for your input. I appreciate you. And the other guys that have been here earlier, even if you're not commenting and you're just watching, thank you so much as well. I do appreciate you. And we'll be back again. This Big Brother thing is so interesting, so fun. We'll be back again very soon to talk about it. So now, awesome. You're saying that people are copying Imisi's makeup and you love Imisi and Faith. Yeah, I like Faith. I wouldn't go as far as saying love, but I do like Faith. And I think Faith is brilliant and he's a doctor and he's very smart. Um, he won me over when he did the what's it called, the meat based diet. He was so brilliant. He spoke from his heart. He rehearsed and he was able to present and showcase his talent. And we all know he's a doctor, and doctors are usually very, very brilliant, very intelligent people, and he's able to show us just that. But I just hope that he can tone down his ego a little bit so that his real personality can shine. And I do like him though, even though he fights with people a lot, he still, it's not violent, it's not physical in any way. He will still smile, even though he tends to be like really lonely. And yesterday they were playing that game and they asked the question, who is the most hated? And people said Faith. And he was smiling. So I do like him because, he doesn't let things get to him. And even though things get to him, you wouldn't know. It's not showing you. It's not giving you that privilege to be happy about his misfortune. So he will smile, he will laugh, he will make you think that he's happy. And he's doing a good job at that. So I do like Faith. But I don't know anything about love. I do not love anybody in the house. I do not fan anybody. I just comment on these people. They're doing a fantastic job. And you guys, thank you so much. Mwah. And I'm going to give you my intro.